What's good, South Jersey? I'm Isaiah Showell. You see the Levoy right behind me, right? Tickets are on sale now to go see The Sound of Music. Did you get your ticket yet? Well, I don't know what you're waiting for, because the director and cast are preparing for an excellent turnout because they prepared an excellent show. And it's definitely what's good in South Jersey this week. Shout out to the cast and the director. You guys are amazingly talented. Miss Caitlin Cox takes on the iconic role of Maria, and with her musical background, along with being a music teacher, the role seems to be made for Miss Cox.
This is probably one of the biggest roles I've ever had, and it's also like a dream role of mine to play Maria in this show. I want them to see that like I bring joy to this family and I help them grow through the process of the entire show.
And the man responsible for bringing us Miss Cox and the vision of how the production will go is Mr. Walter Webster, who believes this production has a great message people should hear.
To think that this show was written in 1959, but the same things, we're facing war. I want them to lead with hope, to lead with inspiration, to lead with a renewed sense of purpose that, we as people can change the world just by existing.
And many of the crew are loyal supporters of Mr. Webster and his productions, like Miss Kim Hitchner, the assistant costumer, and Mr. Lee Cox, the co-stage manager, who appreciate the world of theater and contribute their time and energy towards it.
Without Walter Webster being the man that he is and obsessed with musical theater, my life and my wife and my children's life would not have been as blessed as they have been.
When Walter asked if I would be involved, there was no doubt in my heart that I would jump at the opportunity to be involved in this show because of the love of theater. It's art. It's an expression. It's your soul that you just want to express yourself, It's like something that just has to come out and be shared.
Here comes the nucleus of the show, the glue that holds everything together. Let's meet the children of the production and see how their experience was playing their roles and just being in a show. And let's start with Miss Chloe Kapler playing Gretel.
She just doesn't really know what happens. Because she's so little that she just doesn't understand really anything.
I like my cast. They're very energetic, but like a good energetic. If they are tired, if one person's tired and one person's not, they'll make that other person not tired. Like, everybody gets energetic. It's like contagious.
Miss Emily Aquesta is only 11 years old playing Brigitte and wanted her performance to be memorable.
I've watched the movie and I saw how different she was from the other kids, and I wanted to be one of those kids who's different and stands out.
When I first go on stage, I have a little fear, but then as soon as I get on stage and start singing, all that fear just turns to joy.
Everyone's just so supportive and helpful of everyone and so respectful. Even when people mess up sometimes, they still play along with it.
Luis is a really fun role, but you gotta have energy and you gotta be able to be like a family with the rest of your castmates. You gotta be able to give them hugs and stuff, because you gotta do that a lot.
Miss Kylie Barton also plays Louisa and claims that her character cannot be trusted.
She's very sneaky, very sly. She knows what she's doing.
He's like the younger brother, so he kind of wants to be noticed. Friedrich's kind of the spotlight, and there's only two boys in the show, so he's kind of the one trying to be noticed. He's sensitive and that. But it's a really fun character to play.
I'm kind of like her. I love pink, and I just really like the character.
She's a 16-year-old girl, and she's the oldest Von Trapp child, and just learning about her throughout the process, I see her almost as sort of a mother figure to the children. The kids lost their mom, and a lot of them, some really young, lost her. So I feel like she values them over everything, and she's just very she's naive in certain ways, but I feel like she also just, does what she can and, takes charge where she can.
She's just the youngest one, the cutest one.
It's like being with this group of people, it was definitely, I feel like we made friends easier than others. I feel like the cast just bonded, rather than because sometimes it's hard to talk to people and be friends if you're sharing a part or if you're in a cast with them, and sometimes it's hard. And but with this, I thought it was really easy.
The process for me was definitely a lot of practice, lots of practice on the song, reading my lines. I don't have that many lines, but I wanted to get my part down and making my character, forming a story around my character. And I'd say I definitely do that again because it helps a lot with the acting.
Visit the Levoy.net and purchase your ticket, South Jersey, because the cast worked hard to give you a great show. In Millville, I'm Isaiah Showell, and that's what's good in South Jersey this week.